What is up, DramaAlert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news. There's a million stories on Logan Paul, but first of all, Fouseytube has made his return to YouTube, and he showed up on Logan Paul's podcast. Yeah, that's right. Fouseytube returned, and he seemed like not crazy anymore, just totally normal. But for some reason, Logan Paul decided to use this thumbnail, making it seem like Fouseytube was still crazy as ever. Now, as you all know, we did a 3-part documentary series here on DramaAlert talking about Fouseytube over the summer. You know, July 15th, you know, 4 ghosts, you know, Bella Hadid in my DMs with an XO. Yeah, that Fouseytube, crazy Fouseytube. We did a whole documentary here, and Fouseytube left. He was gone, but apparently he is now sane once again. So what exactly caused Fouseytube to go crazy? Well, apparently it was Adderall. Fouseytube said this. Roll it.
What were you taking before the Adderall?
I've been on a bunch of stuff, man. I was taking Lexapro, like Kanye says. You don't want to see a dude off his Lexapro. And I was taking mood stabilizer. Okay. So I've taken a bunch, and then when I tried the Adderall, I was like, I don't need this stuff no more.
So you cold turkeyed off both of those?
I cold turkeyed.
Yeah, that's a disaster.
How come?
It made me feel that good.
Like, how come you went cold turkey? How come you stopped taking your medication?
Because legit, when I took the Adderall, I felt like I didn't need it no more.
Oh, so you replaced it essentially.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I'm good. And
yikes! Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. You know, getting rid of that lithium and doing just Adderall as a crazy person to begin with, yeah, that'll do it. That will do it. But what exactly took so long for Fouseytube to return to YouTube? Well, apparently he tells Logan, well, he's afraid that people are going to go after him. This is what he said. Roll it.
Taking that first step. Well, how do you know when you're ready for that first step to do it again? Because what she fears is that I jump back into it, and then I'm on DramaAlert the first day, and my weak mind, boom, I'm knocked out. I'm on the ground, and I'm like, oh, couldn't handle that. You know, I just...
DramaAlert. All the bull...
What? DramaAlert? What did I do? This dude is acting like I went to the suicide forest and was jumping up and down, dancing with swinging bodies. Unreal. How rude.
Why does that affect you?
Man, I stood up to fight against that since 2016, and that's when I got
empty people. But they have no heart.
But look, man, when I'm telling you, like, I'm not getting back into that war because there's no way I can fight that. I tried fighting that war on my own in 2016, and I got absolutely rocked.
Here's the problem.
Rocked.
It's not a war.
Yeah.
Yusuf, there's no war. It's just people talking.
Okay, time out though. Listen, during this, Logan Paul tries to convince Fousey that it doesn't matter what people are saying online. That shouldn't affect you. But oh boy, is he a hypocrite. Because Logan Paul goes on to say this. Roll it.
Oh, dude, I can't remember.
I don't see it. I don't really see it affect you.
I can't remember the last thing that someone said on the internet that got under my skin. It was probably on January 2nd or whenever the shit went, that was probably the last time where I was like affected by people's tweets on the internet.
Okay, so Logan Paul doesn't get affected by anything said on Twitter. Well, anything for views, Chad proved Logan wrong. Because when this podcast came out, Logan tweeted out, best impulsive podcast yet. Fousey's first on-camera appearance in 6 months. Go watch! And that's when Anything for Views responded by saying, epic. 2 nut jobs in the same room. I'll watch this when I decide to hate myself enough to endure the torture of sitting through this hell you call podcast. And well, apparently Logan saw that tweet because he blocked Anything for Views. But anyhow, at the end of the podcast, we find out more about Logan Paul's relationship with Corinna Kopf and how it ended. And apparently, Logan says that he dumped her. Roll it.
So there was this relationship between him and a member of David Dobrik's vlog squad, a girl by the name of Corinna Kopf,
but also use the word relationship lightly.
They were hanging out a decent amount, and you know all the great aspects were there. I had a conversation with them that said, "Yo, listen, like if you're not in it to win it with this girl, I have a feeling like she takes her feelings and her emotions pretty seriously, and I don't want to see her get hurt." I said, "Yo, if you're not in it to win it, like give this girl, you know, tell her, and so she'll walk away." And so she walked away. And we were still talking. We talked to her even yesterday. And I said, you know, Corinna, it's good to talk to you. Like, you're such a sweetheart. We were FaceTiming her. I get a text from Logan that there was a tweet that Corinna had said, at KSI, I'm in London with a heart.
Bust down, Tatiana.
And so he texts me.
Get it, girl.
And so he texts me and he goes, "Oh, are you seeing this right now?" And I go, "Don't do anything. We'll address this in the morning."
I had already favorited it.
He favored it.
Well, because here's why. She's a grown-ass woman.
True.
She can do whatever she wants. And like, go
bust down.
Go bust down. Get your clout. Run through the YouTubers. Like,
wow. Now, I reached out to Corinna for a statement, and she didn't exactly give me a statement, but she pretty much hinted at the fact that they were never really together. They were just, you know, I'm going to put my conspiracy cap on here, and I'm just going to say this. Logan Paul has been trying so hard to get David Dobrik on his show. So I think that Logan Paul decided to hook up with Corinna to try to get in that group with David Dobrik because, you know, that I don't think those guys over in the David Dobrik crew really just want to hang out with Logan Paul. So he tried to bang his way in there, you know, like literally. That's what I think. But speaking about Corinna, she has moved on. Last DramaAlert, we talked about how she put up that tweet saying, "Hey, KSI, I'm in London." Well, she was hanging out with some other London YouTubers as well. Jack Maynard started posting pictures of him and Corinna all over Instagram. And then his friend said that he had a crush on her. Roll it.
I mean, look, I was going to pay for dinner anyway because, of course, I'm a gentleman and, you know, we have our visitors here from the US, so...
Also, he really fancies one of the girls, so it was like, you know...
Thanks, Archie. Wait to let him know.
He really fancies one of the girls. I mean, TFUE, Logan Paul, KSI, Jack Maynard. Now, I see a lot of jokes everywhere that Corinna's I'm not a slut shamer, so I'm not going to say it. But Corinna had a response publicly on Twitter. She said this: "Why am I always being associated with some guy just because I hang out with them? Can I be an open, independent ass woman for a second? Thank you. Open, independent woman. Girl power, people. Girl power. That's some girl power right there." I mean, honestly, if Corinna was a dude, we'd be like, yeah, good job. Good job. Get him. Go get him. Also in the news, MrBeast has been predicting the future. Or has autism. I don't know. Yesterday, MrBeast tweeted out, "When I had 8,000 subscribers, I made prediction videos and scheduled them for years in the future. Next one automatically goes public in 18 months. And I said, when this goes public, I hope to have 500,000 subscribers." It was wrong, so we can't predict the future. Must be autistic. I'm joking. I love MrBeast. In fact, MrBeast announced that he's going to have an in real life battle royale, and he hit me up, and I'm going to be the referee. It's happening like around the beginning of March, and it's going to be dope. And so I'm going to be gone then, and I'm going to be the referee of the big battle. Everybody said it. Everybody. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our final story. TFUE got a Fortnite tattoo. But he wasn't the only one getting a tattoo because the leader of FaZe, known as FaZe Banks, got this tattoo. Roll it.
Banks, how's your fucking tattoo that I did, yo? It's perfect, isn't it?
Yeah, dude, it's fucking perfect. Use code TFUE, dude.
Use code TFUE.
Well, there you have it. You know who the #1 star in FaZe Clan is right now. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for the news. Guys, if you enjoyed this video and you're new here and you want to keep up to date with all the news going on in the community, then you need to subscribe with notifications on. And you got to click the always thing, because if you don't hit always, you're going to get videos every once in a while and you're going to miss all the stuff going on in the community. If you enjoyed this video, take the time to slap slap a like on it. That's how I know you're digging the vids. And by the way, I worked really hard and I feel like crap today. I didn't even want to make this video and I did it. So can I please get a like? Thank DramaAlert Nation, now over 4,700,000 subscribers.